Cancer, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. Your energy, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Your person showing up as the Lovers, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as the Judgment card. What you're not seeing is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, and the final outcome advice, we see the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? And we see the Two of Wands. All right, Cancer, so I feel like there's a sense of longing here for this person. Or maybe just for a relationship for the right person. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, it tells me that you're seeing things much more clearly. You may be crushing on this person, you may want reconciliation, or you're recognizing that there is some sort of sweet soulmate connection here between the two of you. You definitely hold a torch for this person, Cancer. And we see the King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy telling me that you're not really investing yet in this connection though. I think you're watching and you're waiting to see if they take action towards you. It does look like they will be. You're viewing them as the Ten of Wands. So you may be waiting for this person to end something or to get through some sort of difficult cycle. This could be another relationship. This could be family. This could be a living situation. This could be a lot of work. But it's like he's put down these wands, and I have a feeling you know this person is interested in you. You know this person is passionate about you. But it almost feels like you know that like the timing is a little bit off, or there's something here that you need to wait for or hold space for. And yeah, you're viewing the connection as the Three of Swords. So a lot of you, there could be some sort of third-party interference here. Now, that can be a romantic rival, but it can also be this person has experienced some sort of personal loss and they need to get their life together. They need to heal. And again, this connection may have been something that was really hurtful or painful for you, or a separation, or this not completely working out. This person is in hermit mode. They could be a Virgo, or they could have, strong Virgo in their chart. It tells me this person is, taking a moment to find their center, ground, connect with source energy, looking at all the details. It's definitely a look before you leap energy here for them. Really strong major arcanas coming through. So let's see what your advice and guidance is. So liberate yourself. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept help. Some of my Cancers, what I'm getting here is like, obviously this could be talking to friends and family. It could be like opening up to this person so you don't sit in an energy of ambiguity here. And you're not like putting your life on hold. See where they are, see what they want. But I also feel like this is just my Cancers. You're ready to just not be alone. You're ready to share the burdens of the everyday here with someone. So we see uproot bad habits. So you have let bad habits take hold of your life. It's time to uproot them and start fresh if you want to see a positive change in your life. So some of my Cancers, it's time to focus on your health and your wellness, or, taking a look at any repeating karmic cycles that, maybe require you to, act or think differently. All right, and we see accept your blessings. So this is a strong indication that you have blessings coming into you. So believe that the door of abundance is waiting for you. The clearer the goals, the quicker you'll get there. All right, beautiful energy. And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit's telling you, Cancer, to trust the journey. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. Okay, beautiful. So your person is showing up as a soulmate, Gemini energy, the Lovers card. Now, this can indicate that this person does have a choice in love, and that may be that Three of Swords that you're viewing this relationship as, like this person having to choose between you and someone or you and something. You definitely have a strong physical attraction, and you definitely have chemistry beyond the physical here with this person. Okay, and we see the Ten of Pentacles. Now, some of you, this could indicate this person is married or they're in another connection. But more so, I just get that this is someone who's looking for stability and security. This is somebody who has a lot to offer. This is someone who values their relationships with their family, their friends. Yeah, this person has a choice, Cancer. And again, some of you, you know that they have a choice between you and someone else. Or, you know, this person might have a lot going on. The Two of Pentacles is not a sustainable energy. You know, it can be this person is spinning a lot of plates, and you see that because they're in that Ten of Wands energy. So you know that they're busy. You know that they're burdened. And we see the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Some of you, there's secrecy around this connection. Okay, maybe due to a third party or maybe due to work. But I do think that this person is absolutely a secret admirer, but they're kind of keeping things close to their chest, Cancer. They're viewing you as the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy. So they see this as a next level type love. Some of you, this is like they see reconciliation or up-leveling this connection with you. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. But they also know, Cancer, that you're not going to wait around, okay? So it's like you could be, you know, dating other people, putting yourself out there. But I do think that this person is waiting, knows that you might be waiting for them to like actually be able to put in the work or make it up to you. We see the Queen of Wands. This person sees you as very sexy, very attractive. You know, she's the creatrix of her own destiny. Yeah, some of you, you've gone through a major glow up. You've been uprooting bad habits and you're going through a major glow up. You're successful, you're strong, you're good looking. And the Six of Pentacles, yeah. So this person sees you as somebody that completes them in the most harmonious ways, that brings them balance, that prioritizes balance and harmony. Again, they might be seeing you, Cancer, after some sort of up-leveling, some sort of glow up or some sort of transformation in your life where you're in a much better place. So there's definitely attraction and admiration here, Cancer. And for some of you, this person, the Six of Pentacles, they do want to make it up to you, or they do want to bring this connection into balance. Look at them. They're going through a tower moment here, Cancer. So this may be a shock or a surprise. Maybe you're a tower moment for them. Maybe you've shocked them, especially if, like, I kind of get this energy of some of my Cancers. If this is somebody you've dealt with in the past, for example, like you've gone through a major glow up, or your energetic signature is very different than when they saw you last, when you two dealt with each other last. Okay, but for others of you, if this is somebody new, I mean, I definitely feel like they have some big choices to make. They have secret feelings. You've been a tower moment. So whatever your situation is, like, you've affected this person more than you know. This person is in the trickster energy, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Okay, magician energy. So this person is not conventional. They're laid back. They're not predictable. You know, they're open to anything. This is magician energy as well, which tells me they probably check all of your boxes, Cancer. But I'm also seeing that, you know, that they're trying to manifest you here. And we see Virgin energy, so fear of intimate union. But, you know, your person might not be quite ready for the amount of intimacy that you offer, or they may be a bit non-committal, because it does look like they've got like a lot going on. Like it does feel like there's some sort of, I don't know if they're married or they have to choose between you and someone else, or their work is really busy, or there's distance, or they've kind of got like, it just feels like they have their hands full. So it's like there's this passion, this attraction, they want this, they want to bring this into union, but there's also still some fears there of intimate union or going really deep here. So let's see. They're viewing you as the destroyer, and you're coming out as a tower. So releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. They definitely, Cancer, this person is definitely seeing you differently. And I think this is definitely for my Cancers who have gone through a bit of a glow up, especially since you've seen this person last. But even if that's not the case, if it's somebody newer around you, it's like you're a tower moment for this person. And we see storyteller, making up tales to harm others. I don't think they think that you do that, but I do think there's something here that they're not fully trusting yet. And that's their fear of intimate union. They might be projecting that onto you. It could be from their past wounds, hurt and heartbreak, Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune, behind the scenes, this person feels like this is a destined connection, Sagittarius energy. They may be moving towards you here, Cancer. All right, we see the Queen of Swords. They're ready to communicate. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Yeah, this person wants to make things right with you, Cancer. They want to communicate the truth to you. They're coming towards you. Some of you, they're traveling to see you, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But it's interesting. It's like they want to work on this connection, but it's like they can't give their all just yet, and I don't know why that is. You're going to have to let me know down below in the description box. Like, it's like there's something here that's not allowing them to fully give or fully enter this connection. The Nine of Cups in reverse, you know, can be somebody who's around for a good time, not a long time, but I'm actually reading this as like an emotional outpouring here. Some of my Cancers, you will be or you are feeling extremely emotionally drained by this situation. Six of Cups, something from the past, or maybe some of you, you feel emotionally drained by this situation from any sort of past interaction or relationship you have with them. But there is potentially a new beginning here, and the Devil energy in reverse. That's healing and releasing karma. So for a lot of you, I do feel like there's potentially a new beginning, provided there have been some major changes. And I think the change starts with you, Cancer, like you doing things differently within this connection. You know, this person wants to heal things. I think you're going to be getting an emotional outpouring. I think you're going to realize that you've affected this person way more than you realize. And I also think that you've been through some sort of major up-leveling. Like, it feels like they're seeing you totally differently. But I do want you to be aware, it's like they want this. They want to put time and effort into this, but there's still something that's like holding them back, or there's still some sort of codependency here, or something they still might not allow them to give as much as they want to this connection. So that's where you really have to stand in your power, Cancer. Yeah, your person's feeling a bit of stress. Sexual photos, this person, you know, maybe they send you photos, maybe they have photos. This is just strong physical attraction. And we see lunch energy, but I do like the lunch card, believe it or not, because it actually tells me somebody who's willing to like sit down and talk to you during the daylight hours, you know, not necessarily like dinner, drinks, and then get you in bed. Although, like I said, they are very physically attracted to you. But I do like this lunch card because it tells me their intentions are a little bit more, I don't know, their intentions are just a little bit more in getting to know you or getting reacquainted with you, seeing if there's compatibility, seeing if this can work. So let's see what else we need to know here about this person. So Grim Reaper, this may be somebody who really thought there was an official ending between the two of you, that it was over, that they had to grow and transform their life. I think they're seeing you this way, though. I feel like they see that you've grown and you've transformed your life, Cancer. Yep, some of you, maybe you meet in a tropical climate, maybe you live in a tropical climate, but you make this person really happy. And there's like playfulness, there's joy, there's happiness here. And we see date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning. I think this person's going to be asking you out on a date. And it might seem a little bit weird, but it's kind of like, let's start over, let's do this again, is kind of what I'm getting. And for others of you where there isn't a history between this person, you know, this person might think they don't stand a chance, but you still make them happy. But I think they're still going to try, you know. And I feel like this date or this lunch date or whatever it is, even if it's not lunch, it's like somebody genuinely trying to get to know you and see where this can go. But they just have to be honest about their limits. And I think you have to be honest about their limits as well, as far as this being something that you actually invest in. So we see I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. So some of you, it's a newer person. For some of you, like I said, it's somebody here that's, you know, that's coming back around. And it's kind of like a fresh start or starting over. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know about this connection. Actually, before I do that, I want to see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Cancers? What does this person want to say to my Cancers? I'm trying to move on. Some of you, they've tried to move on from you and they haven't been able to. For others of you, again, regardless of your situation, they're ready for a new chapter with you. They want to reveal the truth. They may have kept some secrets from you, so they're ready to reveal the truth. And I feel shattered about this situation. I think this person is like really worried about missing this opportunity, losing you. Yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we see missed opportunity. So some of you, this person is way more emotional about you, Cancer, than you realize. Okay, let's see what else we need to know about this connection. What else do we need to know about this connection? All right, children are important to this partnership. So again, one or both of you could be single parents. It can also be an element of, you know, is this person ready to step up, right? This connection is passionate but not enduring. Some of you that has been the case. For others of you, that's the really big question here, because there's physical attraction, but can they really offer you what you want, you need? And I kind of feel like with this lunch and this date energy, it's like there's attraction, there's passion, there's excitement, but can they give you what you're looking for? All right. And forgiving yourself for another will help you move forward. So again, is that moving forward and away from this person, or is it moving forward together with this person? And it does feel like some distance has or will bring some clarity here for you, Cancer. Okay. So, you know, it feels like for a lot of you, it feels like this person is coming in to try again to make it up to you, but there's feelings here. It almost feels like there's even love, and there's this soulmate connection. There's nostalgia here. Even if you haven't had a history with them, there's this past life energy. But the big question mark here for you, Cancer, is whether or not they can give you what you're looking for. You know, somebody can be very sweet and they can be sexy, they can be attractive, you can enjoy talking to them, but can they give you what you're looking for when it comes to a relationship? And I feel like that's your homework here. All right, so let's see what Spirit's advice is for my Cancers. You're a Tower moment though, Cancer, for this person. So let this teach you. Every experience offers refinement. All right. And we see let your ego down, but not your standards. So I kind of feel like it's like, hear this person out, see where it goes. Don't be too married to the outcome of this being it, right? It's like you need more information. I feel like Spirit's asking you to gather that. And we see let go gently. Detachment doesn't require bitterness. So if this is something that, again, maybe you do have to let this go if you see that they can't offer you what you're looking for, okay? But allow space to speak. And a lot of you, you've already done that, but silence can reveal more than pressure until clarity asks to be spoken. All right, Cancers, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.